Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's video answers the question, can I end a coaching agreement? And the answer is yes, of course you can. Coaching is not corporate slavery, it's a choice. All you have to do is give 1 month's written notice and then we can end the coaching agreement altogether. So the most you're liable for is 1 month's fee. Otherwise there's no lock-in or minimum period, although I do suggest that you try out coaching for 3 months before giving up, because it takes that long to establish a coaching habit. So in that context, you might ask, well, why is it so easy to end a coaching agreement? Particularly given that when you sign up with suppliers like your gym or phone or TV company, they all want you to commit for at least 12 months. And then you don't get your money back if you end the agreement earlier, and sometimes they even charge you a penalty for ending. The reason you can end a coaching agreement is that coaching works best only when you want to commit to a coaching agreement and when you want to be engaged with a coaching program. Coaching doesn't work at all well when someone else thinks you should be coached or when your employer thinks you should be coached. It's all about your desire and your commitment, because if there's any reluctance to commit or get involved with coaching, which is for your benefit, then the coaching doesn't work, and coaching sessions can just degenerate into a series of reluctant chats with no goals or outcomes. And then everyone involved wastes their time and you waste your money. So there are losers all round. Now, that's not to say that coaching can't feel a bit weird at the beginning, and it can take a while to get comfortable with the coaching process, because you'd be speaking with me as a relative stranger, and you might be thinking about things and speaking about things that you may not have discussed with your employer, let alone with your nearest and dearest, and you might not even have taken the time to think about stuff that's at the back of your own mind, because coaching often releases thoughts and ideas that you have tucked away but haven't given them the light of day. So it can be a bit weird to have time to yourself to think about stuff. But even if it is weird, it's worth giving it a go for a couple of months, say 4 sessions over that period, because it takes that long for a coaching habit to be established before you decide to throw in the towel and stop. And then if it still doesn't work after a few more months, either because it still feels odd or because life gets in the way, then we just call it a day or call it a day for the time being. And in practice, I've had several clients who've dipped their toe into the coaching water, then gone away, only then to come back a year or so later with a different approach, because coaching isn't an exam that you have to pass by a certain deadline. And if it were, you'd be wasting your time and money. I'd be wasting my time when I could be working with somebody else. And then everybody would lose out just by going through the motions of coaching rather than actually coaching. So don't worry about ending a coaching agreement. It's fine. It's not a problem, but just give it a go. And also think about what could happen if you persevere with a coaching program, because you might fly. So there you have it. Those are my initial thoughts on ending a coaching agreement. If you want to read the text of this video and other videos I've done, you can find everything in the library on wxl.coach. And as usual, if you have any other questions you'd like answering that are not in the library, just let me know, and I'll fix it and send you an answer and may add it to the library. So thanks for watching. See you next time.